news. F-A-K-E. Fake. Nada. To Manchester United, man. All the Mancs are like, oh, Joya, Dybala is coming to Man United. We got ourselves a wonderful striker. Yes. Just no. Lukaku in his first touch. There was just no way that was happening. There is so much fake news rumors out there in the transfer market nowadays. The gullible people will eat up all these transfer rumors out there. Even the ones that seem like they're legit, they just seem totally fake. Like Kylian Trippier to Juventus. No way. But here was why the decision today, or at least what was reported out there in the media, that Manchester United and Joya have backed out of talks with each other. It came on a date of 8-4, August the 4th. Now, there's a couple reasons for that. It's because Juventus FC in reverse ordinal has a gematria of 84. And that is the same gematria value of fake news, because it is fake news that has gematria of 84. And that explains the rumors of Cristiano Ronaldo, wanting to leave Juventus after they got knocked out by Ajax. So you see these fake news rumors out there. It's because Juventus has the same gematria value of fake news. They understand something. When you read about the accounts from Italy, Dybala never wanted to leave. What was true was that he was so frustrated with his role under Massimiliano Allegri that if Allegri were to stay, then he would have definitely been gone. But since Allegri has gone, and since the manager is not here to keep on benching Dybala and not playing him more up front like he will under Mauricio Sarri, then guess what? Paul Dybala is going to be allowed more freedom with the new manager, Mauricio Sarri. And guess what? He can play Lionel Messi's false nine. He can go out and create those triples and go out and create for Cristiano Ronaldo. That's the perfect setup. Because Mauricio Sarri is now on Juventus, Paul Dybala feels like he is the right manager for him. And because of that, he never was going to go to Manchester United. Also, with Manchester United in the Europa League, did they even have a chance of signing Paul Dybala? What is there to make with all these outrageous and outlandish wage demands? I don't think it came from Joya Dybala. I think those wage demands rather came from the agent himself, that the agent is going to have a self-interest to force out a move to get a huge fee out of it. But the bottom line was that Paulo Dybala loves it at Turin. His wife and Claudio Marchisio's wife enjoy the nice weather in the Alps so much. They were big friends over there. They enjoy the Turinese weather out here. Dybala loves it. And the fact of the matter is as long as Dybala is winning multiple trophies a season, then he is here to stay. And Joya Dybala would be making a huge mistake if he were to leave, because number one, he would miss out on the Champions League next year, on the Champions League trophy. Could he leave next year if hypothetically Juventus were to win the Champions League? Possibly. He could make that move to the Premier League. He could be paid more rather than at Juventus, but understand that Serie A wages are reported net. So they are reported a net of tax, and that's why the wages seem kind of low, but they're just reported net of tax. So that's the big difference between what is reported with Premier League wages and Serie A wages. But it's understandable why he's staying here at Juventus. I don't believe a second that the Juventus hierarchy was going to bring Lukaku and his horrible first touch to Turin. That's just so disgusting to watch out there. No way I'm going to be watching that first touch there. But you know what? If he has a really slow and a really bad first touch, then that's what a league like Serie A would be good for, because there's definitely a few avenues for Romelu Lukaku in the future, whether it be Roma or whether it be Inter Milan or whether it be AC Milan. So a move could be possible in the future for Romelu Lukaku if that's what he really wants. If he's really a blood brother with Paul Pogba, Paul Pogba, is he really going to be leaving? I don't believe for a second about that. Speaking of fake news out there, when you see these rips going on, when you see Allegri not having confidence in Paulo Dybala, when you see Jose Mourinho destroying the team of Manchester United last year, and that's what makes these rumors believable. But what they do is that they speculate on what the rumors are going to be, and I think that's the most important thing. But with all of Madrid's transfer activity, are they really going to land Paul Pogba? Because the Frenchman, Zinedine Zidane, I do believe he wants Paul Pogba. Are they going to agree on the right fee or whatnot? Man U should still be able to afford the wages despite missing out on the Champions League because they are still a top 5 most valuable club in the world, whether it be top 3. Barcelona and Real Madrid would obviously be in front. So if they were to force out a move, it could not be feasible based on playing in the Europa League next year. But I don't believe Paulo Dybala was wanting to get paid $500,000 a week or whatnot to leave off to Manchester United. I do believe that's what the agent wanted, but that's not what La Joya Dybala wants. But I do believe that La Joya Dybala loves it in Turin with Juventus already, and he loves winning, and he wants to chase the Champions League. He most certainly will be hoisting up that trophy next year in memorable fashion, with Cristiano Ronaldo and Gianluigi Buffon, and with some players who could become not only world-class, but state-of-the-art next year. Federico Bernardeschi back there. We have Matthias De Ligt, who could be more consistent in Europe, is still a young player who is not without his vulnerabilities. We can give him that. Matthias De Ligt, learning from Virgil van Dijk. And then King Kong Gorilla, Giorgio Chiellini, 2 of the most raw, most dynamic defenders out there in the world. Mario Mandzukic, maybe heading off to Manchester United. He is the kind of guy who needs to win those long balls from the back. When we talk about Harry Maguire, Daniel James, you really don't know how he's going to be yet. Wan-Bissaka, who clearly wanted to play for the club or whatnot, even without Paulo Dybala, if they were legitimately trying to sign him, they've already got some pieces out there that legitimately want to play for the club and are just not plain out mercenaries. I'm really excited to see how Cristiano Ronaldo and La Joya Dybala do together. Already La Joya Dybala scored 5 goals in the Champions League last year, and Cristiano obviously scored 6. If he can get these two in the top 10 in goals next year in the Champions League, then down the line, hopefully we can bring Zinedine Zidane to Turin. That would be the next step. But obviously, if Dybala were to stay at Juventus, then he sees a very grand opportunity for next year. And I'm looking forward to seeing a rejuvenated La Joya who will score over 20 goals next year. Could very well score over 25 goals. Since Mauricio Sarri is going to be as ambitious with Cristiano Ronaldo's stats as he would be with the rest of the personnel that he has. Now, it's all about allowing the manager to coach the guys that he has at his disposal. That's what makes Mauricio Sarri perfect for the current personnel at Juventus already. Their transfer activity is done. They must go out there and be very and super tenacious in their pursuit to that Champions League trophy in the treble for next season with number 10, Joya Dibala, 10 years later after Inter Milan won the treble for the country of Italy. Forza Juventus, fino alla fine, Forza Buffo, Forza La Joya, Forza Giorgio. This is going to be a very special year next year. And up next, what's going to happen with the Neymar and the Paul Pogba sagas? We can break that down at another time as well.